Welcome to Ootaka Gaming. Today is World of Warcraft Classic Mondays here at the Ootaka channel. And we don't get these videos on the website. We don't get them on the channel on Mondays. I call it World of Warcraft Classic Mondays because it's always Monday for me when I make these. And since never know when somebody's going to see a video, it doesn't really matter when you're watching it. It only matters for the name when I made it. So, yeah. I have all the power. No, of course not. Just kidding. I think that what we need to do is, wow, man, I would love to get a group for Ragefire Chasm. Don't know if there's any possibility of that. Level 20, level 9. What level are they here? Let's just step inside. Those guys are 14, but they're elites. Don't think I can take them. Appear to be hurting it at all. My 17th level priest's butt. It's about equal in it. Whew. Goodness. Out of mana. Oh, gosh, I hate to leave. I got to, though. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, no. Had to do it. Couldn't help it. I was so close, but I was so close to dying, too, right? I mean... I think if I go back in now, it'll be reset. Yeah, he's back to full health. Can't do it. Cannot do it on my own. Need a group. Don't see anybody hanging out. Nobody's shouting for a group. Still a no so far, though. So, I guess what I need to do is go back and head to the Barrens. Head to the Barrens where I can do things on my own.
What do you need? Down.
Crossroads. Should have checked to see. Thunder Bluff. Thrall. So, about these. So now I have enough room for two more quests. I remember that there's this one quest in the Barrens, and the reward is a new robe, and that's what really want, that new robe. As a matter of fact, if it's not undoable, I'd like to go do it now, if at all possible. Tired of running around in shorts. I mean, that's almost a bathing suit bottom. Goodness gracious. That's a shame. No character should have to dress that way if they don't want to.
Who you be?
Bring 12 silithid eggs and the digging claw to Koran at the crossroads.
Later.
But if I look at that, oh yeah, egg hunt's very red. Impossible to do yet. Retrieve the cat's eye emerald from one of the venture company overseers or enforcers. The company Boulder Lode Mine, northeast of the Sledge Fin. One of the miners discovered an emerald. Okay. So, and then ignition is also up there. Ishmael. He does not hunt for sport. For you learners, bring the hunt. I'm not sure where he is. Let's stop chasing that one. A watchtower in the Northern Barrens. Can we even no? Bring semi-fledged to Real Greasy Bob in Orgrimmar. Oh, it's just in Orgrimmar. Rats. Darn it. Well, I may be back there. Okay, but in the meantime, stop that. In the meantime, we can. What was up with that? Somebody gave me a buff. The War Chief's Blessing increases hit points by 300, 15% haste, 10 mana regen, and it's on for an hour. Well, that's really nice. Herald Throw, honor your heroes. On this day they have dealt a great blow against one of our most hated enemies. The false war chief Rend Blackhand has fallen. Be bathed in the power of the war chief, drink in his might. Battle of the glory to the horde. For the horde. So somebody did something, right? Somebody, a dungeon instance or something? Don't know. Never been a part of that, but they gave me a nice buff. Appreciate that. Does that say 300 hit points? So normally I would only have 400. It's going to make things nice. Now, I need this one, this one, this one, which has no objective. Okay. Alright. Yeah. What is this stuff? Okay. So we'll take a nice little jog. Through the Barrens. The northern half, anyway. So, as my character runs faithfully on, what do you and I do? What will we talk about? Well, here we are. Gosh, what are we into now? So that was February. We got 1, 2. We're into 2. I mean, I think most of the things is middle of March. This is the middle of May. So 2 months now of COVID-19 self-isolation. Of not doing anything, not going anywhere, unable to eat out, unable to go to the movies, can't go to a park. Can't go to a park? Really? You can't actually go to the park. How asinine was that? Totally. It was totally asinine. So over there to the right is the sludge fin and stuff, and that's where we're going to be going in a little while. But first, we're going to go over here and turn in this Cadrak quest. I think he gives us another one, maybe to go to Stone Talon? Maybe. Or maybe Ashenvale. Would it be Ashenvale maybe instead of Stone Talon? I'm not sure. I think that, yeah, Ashenvale. And you have to go. So it looks like this is the way into Stone Talon? Probably. Yeah. So is this the watchtower over here? Maybe this is not the right spot. I was thinking it was here, but maybe it's not. Morshan Base Camp, huh? Well, that's kind of cool. Is this a Barren? Are we still in the Barrens? We've not left the Barrens, have we? Hey, there's a quest here. Oh, this is a PvP. That's what this is. Yeah. Warbringer. The Battle of Warsong Gulch. Bring 3 Warsong marks of honor to a Horde Warbringer outside the battlegrounds. The battle in Warsong Gulch against the Silverwing Sentinels is of great importance. Under the guise of protecting a forest that doesn't belong to them, the Alliance seeks to deny the Horde one of our largest sources of lumber. Do not let this happen. Come back to me with proof of serving the Horde in a worthy manner. So,
For the Horde.
that is PvP. Okay, so Cadrak is not here. I would have sworn he was here. So, if he's not here, then probably he's here. But we need to go here and then here. Boulder load my sludge fan and then boulder load mine. And then maybe come back and try to go over there? Maybe. Maybe I should reread that quest a little more carefully, huh? Port to Cadrak at the Watchtower in Northern Barrens. Have you been to Ashenvale to the Horde? To the north, the Horde has recently set up an outpost on the Zoram Strand there. Some new recruit. If you think you're up to it, see Cadrak in the Warrens at the Watchtower. He is heading up to Ashenvale. Well, now, this is the place. Just hadn't gone far enough, I guess, because here are some watchtowers. And there's our quest. Okay, cool. Good. Glad to have it here instead of over there. At least I don't have to run all the way over there. Oh. Probably shouldn't run with the mouse. It's more precise. Not quite as easy, but it is more precise to run with the buttons.
And honor.
I know it's about land, but our most recent efforts have been very successful. We not only have an outpost, but another just north of here called Splinter Tree. Recent deployed a few scouts. I need a runner to take them their orders and bring me back a report of what they have observed. Your first stop should be the Zoramgar outpost along the coast to the west at the Zoram Strand. To locate the first runner, you also need to stop at Splinter Tree Post to the north and along the road to the east near Ashara. You will find a scout and an outrider there. Give them each report and from them get an update to their findings. Open the bundle of reports. Take the Warsong reports to the Warsong Scout, Warsong Runner, and Warsong Outrider. Bring back the updates they give you to the Cadrak and the North Barrens.
Go forth to victory.
Now, Barrens. Open the bundle of reports. Okay. But the Zoram Strand, your first stop should be the Zoramgar outpost along the coast to the west at the Zoram Strand. But it takes forever to get over to Zoram Strand. Zoram Strand. It's way over there somewhere. Not too much higher than me. I thought they were going to be a lot higher. But if I look at, see, like, I think here's the Zoram Strand. It's all the way across the zone. And that's supposed to be the first stop? Huh. I think we need to finish up in the, you know, I don't remember. It may be that you go to Stone. It seemed like it was, no. Hard to remember the path. When you get through in the Barrens, you know, I was thinking when you get through in the Barrens, you just, here's the Barrens. The next one's Thousand Needles. You just go from the Barrens into Thousand Needles, from Thousand Needles into Tannerus, from Tannerus into Ungoro, from Ungoro into Syphilis, and you're 60. I mean, you start here and you just go right like this and you're 60, but maybe that you go here, here, because, well, I do know that you can go this way as well, right? You can go through Stone Talon, Desolus, Feralis, and then you have to go into Tannerus, I think. Or maybe Feralis and Tannerus may be the same. Feralis into Ungoro? Don't remember. But I don't remember having to go up in here. But maybe that's what you have to do. Maybe you have to go Barrens, Ashenvale, Stone Talon, Thousand Needles. Not sure. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Oh, you want to know how I'll determine which path to take? Yeah, it's a good question. Now, years and years ago, when we first started playing, there would have been a guide out there that said the level of Stone Talon is this level to this level. The level of Ashenvale is from this level to this level. each level was listed and its levels. Each zone, each map zone was listed, and the levels of the NPCs in the zone would be listed. However, that all changed, of course, when they changed the game, and so those sites very well may have been updated to reflect the differences. I just don't know. But in order to know for Classic, in order to know, you'd have to find a list that lists it, as either as a Classic or that says pre-Cataclysm or whatever it was, Burning Crusade. I'm not sure when they nerfed levels 1 through 60. At some point they nerfed levels 1 through 60 so that you could progress much more quickly through them, so you could get to end content quicker. So they made everything a whole lot easier. Changed the dungeons, changed the instances. They did a lot of things, and I'm not sure if you can find anything now on the internet that was previous to that point that didn't get updated after that point. Okay, so there's the entrance over there. So let's change our approach vector. I was hoping he was going to let me get through there without attacking me, but no such luck. My shield so fast. Didn't last very long. Okay. Looks like somebody else has been here very recently. It could be good for us, especially if they're headed up. Right here. So, who am I supposed to get to bring it? One of the other shut-uppers asked me if I need to go up to the control room at the top of the derrick. The supervisor should have a key. But, was that the supervisor? Isn't this where I need to be? I'm going to be all the way back in the Barrens. I mean, all the way back at... all the way back at... well, yeah, gee whiz. That's a long way to be back to the dead. Back for, you know, gosh. It's one of the things they greatly improved, and that was putting many more graveyards all over the place. You no longer have to run forever. You have lots more graveyards to go to. You know, I don't want this video to be, I'm trying to make them much shorter. I think an hour is a little too long, and nobody watches these anyway though, but so it doesn't really matter, but it makes it a whole lot easier for me to upload them. So I think what I'm going to do is in this video here, I will go ahead and go back and get my body, and then I will, because it's in such a bad spot. I mean, there'll be mobs everywhere. I don't know how I'm even going to get my body. I mean, I can get it, but then I'll probably die several more times just trying to get away from that place. Because as soon as I resurrect, they'll immediately aggro me and then kill me again, and then, but I'll have moved a little bit, and then I'll run all the way back from the Barrens and I'll get killed, but I'll moved a little bit, and then I'll run all the way back. It's a real pain. I don't want you to watch that. You don't want to watch that. Well, you don't want to watch this period, apparently. These are not videos that anybody pays much attention to, but it's okay. I enjoy making them, so I wish that you would. I mean, I believe that if you watched them, you would enjoy them, but apparently it's just not anything anybody's interested in, you know. Ho-hum. I really... Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. I think I'll just call it quits right here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. None of you, all of you non-people who haven't watched this video, just kidding. Actually, if you've gotten to this point, then I can't tell you how much I appreciate you sticking with me. It's been awesome having you. I will go get my body and get back to civilization, then next Monday we'll try it again. In the meantime, if you did watch the video and you did like it, please click the little thumbs up button and give it a like. Those are important. They help me a lot. If you would like to leave a comment, I would love that. I do read all the comments. I mean, there's so few at the moment that it's no problem to read all the comments. I don't respond to all of them. A lot of them don't require response. They're just saying, you know, nice, I liked it, and I'll send a thank you, you know, or they're weird, like anyway, it doesn't matter. And I don't usually respond to the really strange ones, but I do like the comments, and I do read them, and I will respond. And then the last thing is consider subscribing to the channel. I think if you'll take a look at the channel, you'll see that there's something there for everybody. I really do believe that there's something entertaining. There's a game there that you'll like, I'm sure, and you'll be entertained by me playing it if you have the opportunity to watch it, and I encourage you to do that. So that's 3 things. Give it a like, that helps me. Give it a comment, I do like those as well, and will respond. And consider subscribing to the channel so that you'll be notified when videos are posted. Those 3 things have to do with YouTube and how it works and stuff. So I try to put that in at the end of every video, just in case. You never know when this video may be the first YouTube video you've ever seen. And then, as always, at the end of my videos, I encourage you to find a place of worship where you feel both comfortable and welcome. Attend it regularly, and go there with both an open heart and an open mind. And I believe that can be both rewarding and fulfilling. It certainly is for me. And in these times of the COVID-19, you can't imagine how wonderful it is to have no fear. And that may be really strange to you, but I have no fear. COVID doesn't scare me at all. On top of the fact that I think I've already had it and recovered, I don't know, it wasn't tested, but on top of that, I don't fear death. And I don't fear death because of my faith. My faith that there is a better world beyond this one. And you can laugh, or you can try to argue, or you can be mad, or whatever you want. None of that affects me. My belief is too strong. And there's absolutely nothing that you can say, or nothing that you can do or say that will ever change my faith. And so that's why I encourage you to go those routes, because in a situation like this, I've seen it on the television. So many people living in so much fear, and I just think that's just a really sad way to live, when you can live without fear. Does that change what's going to happen? No. Does living in fear change what's going to happen? No. It sure doesn't. Do you think that if I had been scared that I wouldn't have caught it? Who knows? At the time that I got it, which was back in late February, nobody had even heard of it. So, there were no precautions being done. But, no, I mean, fear can be a healthy thing if it prevents you from doing something reckless, or something that is maybe not thought through as well as it should be. Those kinds of things. A little bit of fear may make you hesitate long enough to really consider what's going on. But sitting in your house worried about going to the store, to me, that's me personally. For me personally, that's no way I ever want to live. And thanks to my religion and my faith, I don't live like that. I don't feel that way. I don't fear. I just don't. Not things like that. I have no fear of those kinds of things. Anyway, enough of that. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed this video. It's World of Warcraft Mondays, and I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy dying right when I was getting close to where I wanted to be. Just couldn't keep them from aggroing. I wish I had some kind of a route or a slow, something that would keep them from running away and grabbing their friends. Still like a sticky glue. I think I had some at one time, didn't I? May not. May not. But I could have drank a potion when I was in that dungeon. When I was in Ragefire Chasm and I was almost winning, I should have drank a potion. I've got him. Well, that's what I should have done. Then I probably could have beaten that guy. Yep. Could have beaten that worm. Oh well. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I sure do appreciate you. You're the best. And until next time, see ya.